Good afternoon, Char High. I'm your host, Jason Marshall, and here's your weekend review. Mr. Webb's horticulture students have been learning all year about how plants grow and reproduce. The class planted seeds, took cuttings, cut eyes out of potatoes, and more. This week the class took charge of 1,650 little plant plugs. They arrive in plastic sheets with their 250 or 512 little plants. The students spent today transferring the plants and placing them in plastic containers so they will have room for their roots to grow and expand. Here is some video of Mr. Webb's 5th period class at work.
Alright, this is March 2014. This is horticulture class. We got a big shipment of little plugs, or just little tiny plants. They're alive, they got about 3 or 4 leaves. We got a complete root system, but they're trapped in a little bitty restrictive tray. That's good for shipping them a long distance, but once they get to Tri-High, we need some really good students to take them out of the little tray and put them into a much larger container. And that's what we're doing today in horticulture class. Over here, Chase and Mackenzie and Tori have pulled some of these little plants out of their little restrictive tray. You can see the roots have wrapped around the soil. And if you put them in a tray like this, then the roots get to expand. And then the plant gets to grow quite a bit. So that's what these guys are doing today. They're actually saving lives by giving the little plant room to grow, room for the roots to go down and get deeper, and for the plant to produce a lot more leaves and get big and tall. Ultimately, we're going to have a plant sale around Mother's Day, so the weather will be warm and it'll be safe to plant all these flowers outside. And the people can come to Tri-High's greenhouse and they can buy them. And it'll refurnish all the money we've spent on soil and trays and plants to provide a good education for these guys. And then, this will be unique, people will come to Tri-High to actually pay money for what they've been doing. So that'd be kind of cool. So if you want to have some nice flowers, come back around Mother's Day and look and see what the horticulture students have for you. We'll probably have vegetables, and peppers, tomatoes. These are geraniums. We've got petunias and impatiens, begonias, a lot of things you can look at. So take a look around the greenhouse today and see all the students working.
And now for your daily announcements. Good luck to the Tri-Archery team this weekend at their state meet. Senior NHS members and inductees, turn in your senior information sheets to Mr. Benson by the end of today. The Dudley Do Rights 4-H clubs will be meeting next Monday, March 24th at Maplewood Terrace in Newcastle from 6 to 7:15. We will be leading bingo for the residents. Members are asked to bring inexpensive bingo prizes. Hope to see you there. Do any of you students have a band that would like to play at post-prom? If so, sign up in the high school office. Also known over the age of 20 is allowed at post-prom. A reminder to any students that are 18 years or older, primary elections are this May. If you want to vote, you must register by April 9th. The Newcastle Babe Ruth League registration will be today and tomorrow from 5 to 7 p.m. and Saturday 10 a.m. to noon. Tryouts will be Saturday starting at noon. The registration fee is $75 and will be held at the Newcastle Babe Ruth Diamond. That's all for today, Char High. Have a wonderful weekend and make it the best weekend of your life.